The modern Olympic Games or Olympics are leading international sporting events featuring summer and winter sports competitions in which thousands of athletes from around the world participate in a variety of competitions. The Olympic Games are considered the world's foremost sports competition with more than 200 nations participating. The Olympic Games are normally held every 4 years, alternating between the Summer and Winter Olympics every 2 years in the 4-year period. Their creation was inspired by the ancient Olympic Games, held in Olympia, Greece from the 8th century BC to the 4th century AD. Baron Pierre de Coubertin founded the International Olympic Committee in 1894, leading to the first modern games in Athens in 1896. The IOC is the governing body of the Olympic movement, with the Olympic Charter defining its structure and authority. The evolution of the Olympic movement during the 20th and 21st centuries has resulted in several changes to the Olympic Games. Some of these adjustments include the creation of the Winter Olympic Games for snow and ice sports, the Paralympic Games for athletes with disabilities, the Youth Olympic Games for athletes aged 14 to 18, the 5 Continental Games, and the World Games for sports that are not contested in the Olympic Games. The IOC also endorses the Deaflympics and the Special Olympics. The IOC has needed to adapt to a variety of economic, political, and technological advancements. The abuse of amateur rules by the Eastern Bloc nations prompted the IOC to shift away from pure amateurism, as envisioned by Coubertin, to the acceptance of professional athletes participating at the Games. The growing importance of mass media has created the issue of corporate sponsorship and general commercialization of the Games. World wars led to the cancellation of the 1916, 1940, and 1944 Olympics. Large-scale boycotts during the Cold War limited participation in the 1980 and 1984 Olympics. And the 2020 Olympics were postponed until 2021 as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Olympic movement consists of international sports federations, national Olympic committees, and organizing committees for each specific Olympic Games. As the decision-making body, the IOC is responsible for choosing the host city for each Games, and organizes and funds the Games according to the Olympic Charter. The IOC also determines the Olympic program, consisting of the sports to be contested at the Games. There are several Olympic rituals and symbols, such as the Olympic flag and torch, as well as the opening and closing ceremonies. Over 14,000 athletes competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics and 2018 Winter Olympics combined, in 35 different sports and over 400 events. The first, second, and third place finishers in each event receive Olympic medals, gold, silver, and bronze, respectively. The Games have grown so much that nearly every nation is now represented. This growth has created numerous challenges and controversies, including boycotts, doping, bribery, and a terrorist attack in 1972. Every 2 years the Olympics and its media exposure provide athletes with the chance to attain national and sometimes international fame. The Games also constitute an opportunity for the host city and country to showcase themselves to the world. The ancient Olympic Games were religious and athletic festivals held every 4 years at the Sanctuary of Zeus in Olympia, Greece. Competition was among representatives of several city-states and kingdoms of ancient Greece. These games featured mainly athletic but also combat sports such as wrestling and the pancration, horse and chariot racing events. It has been widely written that during the Games, all conflicts among the participating city-states were postponed until the Games were finished. This cessation of hostilities was known as the Olympic peace or truce. This idea is a modern myth because the Greeks never suspended their wars. The truce did allow those religious pilgrims who were traveling to Olympia to pass through warring territories unmolested because they were protected by Zeus. The origin of the Olympics is shrouded in mystery and legend. One of the most popular myths identifies Heracles and his father Zeus as the progenitors of the Games. According to legend, it was Heracles who first called the Games Olympic, and established the custom of holding them every 4 years. The myth continues that after Heracles completed his 12 labors, he built the Olympic Stadium as an honor to Zeus. Following its completion, he walked in a straight line for 200 steps and called this distance a stadion, which later became a unit of distance. The most widely accepted inception date for the ancient Olympics is 776 BC. This is based on inscriptions found at Olympia, listing the winners of a footrace held every 4 years starting in 776 BC. The ancient games featured running events, a pentathlon, boxing, wrestling, pancration, and equestrian events.